negative occur based on positive, right? Now, one node has connected the negative part in a string. One node has connected the positive one in a string. Now, what do you think that happens to this wire if they are not of good grade? It will melt and catch fire. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
So for you to consider parallel connections, you must have what? A wire that can be sustained and can be able to sustain. Wire with a good gauge. Because it carries what? Current. It's building up current. Those armored cable you see there, the reason for those armored cable is because my house is using, my office is using, every other person is using. So if this one collect, this one collect, he'll be able to what? The cable will be able to withstand the pressure, which is the amps that is coming from different what? Locations. You might be using 10 amps, you might be using 20 amps in your appliances, you might be using 15 amps. All those amps are flowing through one particular cable using a particular what? Load. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
So that is how it works. So for you to choose a suitable, for you to choose your parallel connection, the first thing that should come in your mind is, first of all, let me go and look for a proper what? Wire with good gauge. Like we say we have 2 mm. You can't use 2 mm cannot work, cannot do the work. Because there will still be what we call for future current loss. Do you know why? Because the speed in which the current flows into this thing, because the wire is tiny, it might not be able to flow very well. And when it flows to that particular, it might not be able to store there for a long period of time. You see, the wire will cut. Because people are, other wires, other panels are feeding from it. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
If you don't understand, say you don't understand my explanation. So, what they do in electrical installation is what? Purely parallel what? Connections. Unlike normal solar system installation. We do parallel and series. Are we together? But we build up voltage and also build up current amps. If you get what I'm saying. So, just like I made an illustration of extension, people know how extension works, right? One node, one socket might get bad. The rest of socket will peak. Haven't you heard that? Haven't you seen it?
Yes.
But in series connection, is not like that. Once one particular socket got bad, the rest of them will be bad. Now, the size of wire you will choose determine how many cap panels you want to connect in parallel. If you are connecting less than 3 panels in parallel, you should not, if you are connecting up to 3 panels in parallel, you should not choose a wire size gauge that is less than 6 mm, full gauge, not estimated Alaba gauge. If you are connecting up to 3 panels in parallel, not more than, if it is more than 3 panels in parallel, you should be looking at 10 mm if you want to be on safer size. So that if you are clamping, please attention, if you are clamping your meter, if you are clamping it from where it is on load, the same thing you see inside your charge controller might be equivalent to what is happening in your battery when it is not on load. So there won't be a lot of current loss. Am I communicating? So if you must choose a parallel connection, ensure that your wire is of what? Of good gauge. In your life, don't economize, it might economize anything. See wire, you see cable connection, do not economize cable while choosing parallel connections. Unless you want to see yourself in space study the following morning. Am I communicating? It's a very sensitive connection.